Thank you for joining me for another session of painting this wonderful commemorative portrait of a grandfather and his granddaughter. Today I am working on the grandfather Michael. I've already done quite a lot of work on his face, but I wanted to spend some time really working on making his clothing more realistic. Working on Michael's jacket also came with a few other challenges. In the image that I was provided with, he was wearing a leather jacket, and I've never painted a leather jacket before. I had to use several different shades of gray and black to try to get the feeling of the fabric being distressed, the way it was in the picture. I hope I've done it justice. You might remember from previous videos that I mentioned that these are actually two different pictures that I'm working from. In the images that I was provided, Michael and his granddaughter Isla are not in the same photo. On the right-hand side of the jacket, I also took a little bit of creative liberty. This portion of the original picture was actually in a lot of shadow because Michael was posing with another individual. I used subtle clues from the other parts of his jacket to give me an idea of how this portion should probably look. The last detail I added to his jacket, and probably the most important, was to make his zipper look more realistic. It really brought the painting to life. After finishing Michael's jacket, the next step was to move on to his toque. I started by going over his toque again with a base coat of blue, and then I began to add in some white to show the highlights on the front of his hat. Because I could only see a very small portion of Michael's hat in the photo I was provided with, this section didn't take very long. Thank you for joining me in another session while I painted this wonderful portrait of Michael and his granddaughter Isla. I hope you learned a thing or two and that you are looking forward as much as I am to the next video.